Let's try this again. Hello and welcome to the Villains Talk Show and Podcast. Below is your host, Greasy Boy. Beside me is your host, Sara the Viking. And right here is your host, C4.
I thought
And
you were Insanieac.
in the chat is Insanieac, and we are the Villains of the Villains Talk Show and Podcast. Catch us every Wednesday for podcasts, every Friday for Elusive Tower Tales. But today is Wednesday, which means it is Talk Show Day. And today, and before I'd like to start with our talk show, I'd like to give a shout out and thank you to Buzzsprout for hosting the podcast. If you want to start up a podcast, we have a link, go through, it's free. We suggest starting a podcast. It's really freaking easy. You just go on to Buzzsprout and they let you start one doing it for free. Super easy. If you want to support the show anyway, just like and share, either follow on YouTube or Twitch. It doesn't matter. It's either, anything helps us. If you feel like you want to give us more, we do have one Patreon who we're going to give it a shout out to, and that is For the Wheel. Thank you for your Patreon sub thing. It's in the link tree, which
patronage.
Insanieac has put in the chat. For people that are listening to the podcast, the link tree is linktree/thevillainshub. To support the channel if you want. That's up to you.
Cough, cough. It might be easier to update the actual websites.
Cough, cough. It might be easier if you, did things.
It'd be easier if you gave us access to things.
I agree. He is 100% correct.
I have given access to Insanieac because he knows what he's doing.
None of us.
Anyway, today's topic is
like none of the rest of us have any idea how to do anything.
You know what? Well, you could always make your own, just HUD, and then just host it. Oh, anyway, while I stop blowing your minds with obvious answers, I will move on to talking cosmetics.
Are we live on Facebook?
No, I don't want to go live on Facebook. That's weird. That feels too pushy.
No, it is
especially
weird.
because the last thing I need is my not even my family, the older people in my family knows seeing this shit. It's bad enough that this actually people who watch this, thank you everyone who watches this, but oh man. The last thing I need is to answer 1,000 questions from my parents' friends who don't know shit about me. That's really what it comes down to.
That would be great.
No.
We should bring all of them on.
I would really rather not as well.
Gives it more reason to come see us here. Ain't that the truth? Anyway, cosmetics. I want to talk about the topic. Insanieac thought of it, even though he's not here to talk about it.
I did.
Oh, you did. That's right.
I told you that. I was sitting in your house and said, Insanieac just got into a fight about his name. But I thought of a topic.
Nice. I was doing other things. My mind was elsewhere.
I mean, not at the time you weren't.
I was paying half attention.
Okay, sure.
That being said, today is cosmetics, and I'm excited to talk about this because as someone who's trying to start a small film horror company, I've become quite acquainted with cosmetics and makeup. And it's been fun. I've had some basic knowledge, I guess. And is it wrong to be that guy who says everyone has a friend who's gone to makeup college? Because
I have 3.
Wow.
Sara?
That's impressive.
You have any friends that went to makeup college?
No.
So, okay. So
Also one who went to hairdressing.
No. We'll do that. Every 2 out of 3 people by our super advanced polling system of us 3, which is obviously a completely infallible polling system.
Clearly.
Says that most people know someone who's went to cosmetic college, which you automatically think like doing makeup is. I mean, okay, I'm not going to be the naive asshole guy who says
That's
doing makeup is
3 and
easy.
4.
Who's doing makeup is easy? Okay, I'm never going to say. Oh yeah, Insanieac. So 3 out of 4. So keep it strong. But yeah, I'm not going to say that. But like,
It takes hours. Sometimes.
it does take hours.
Yeah,
but like,
it does.
I did not but that's only the surface. Because
Yeah.
I have now met an actual cosmetic artist, and the things that they've shown me pictures of is insane, actually. Like, literally insane. One of the things I saw recently, Insanieac, since he has nothing to do, if he could search this up, post it in the chat. There's I saw, it's on my Facebook if you want to find the link to it. It should just be from like last week. There's like a new trend where there's certain kind of face paint and makeup where it makes you unable to be recognized by facial identification, and it just looks like modern cyberpunk makeup. And I laughed so fucking hard when I saw it because I'm like, oh my god, all that shitty makeup you see in all those horrible movies is actually real.
Yeah, it's
And
not a new thing. They've been doing that for years.
Yeah.
It only
Hello,
became big
Siri.
recently.
but did someone elusive appear?
Yeah.
No, we're still missing Insaniac.
Is that the elusive gentleman?
I don't know, maybe.
Holy Hera!
How many fingers is he holding up?
We have our elusive fifth host, except fourth because Insanieac isn't here. Well, we're talking about cosmetics, your favorite topic.
The important thing. Do you know someone who's gone to makeup school?
No.
Oh, there we go. 3 out of 5.
3 out of 5.
Which is funny because Beaverbrook had one of like the best like pre-cosmetic courses ever or some shit, apparently.
That makes sense.
I talked to a bunch of girls that were like getting into that program, but
Yeah, it's an art school, right?
yeah, it was a trade school.
Okay, yeah.
Insaniac, I'm not leaving you out. I'm just joshing you. I know you're in the chat. Just not here vocally. I don't hear your lyrical voice, but
He doesn't exist.
I think you said you were sick earlier, so we don't want to ruin the audience's pristine view of your luscious voice. So I understand.
I thought it was we didn't want to get sick because of him.
But that means we have all the villains in the chat. We have all the villains
Scary.
talking about makeup.
That's just the most terrifying thing I could think of.
So let's start with the most obvious question. Jeremy, what's your favorite color of makeup? Sorry, lipstick. That was a dumb question.
Yes.
That was a really dumb question. Your favorite color of lipstick?
What?
What is your favorite color of makeup, Jeremy? I am so intelligent.
Those, I believe, in my mind, those questions are the same thing. So, yeah.
Oh,
No.
God.
Too funny.
No, actually, you don't have to answer that. But I do actually.
Lipstick is like a coral peachy color. There you go.
I guess the question is it to wear or to look at?
For me to wear, but
I'm asking our host here.
I would say you'd answer either way. It's up to you whether you want to reveal though. Because I could say like green for wearing, but blue for looking at.
there we go.
But
I could
neither
see
of
you
those are
pulling off
true.
green. I'll be honest, I could see you pulling off green lipstick.
Yeah, it would look great. Totally.
It would really bring out your eyes.
Yeah.
Creepy, because it's true.
Not like I saw you the other day.
I know, that was crazy, actually seeing the elusive gentleman himself.
Wait,
Yeah.
that's not you in my window right now?
No.
Well, I'm going to have to ask this person to leave
That's
then.
fair.
Nah. Just let them watch the stream.
Just like to watch.
I just got a message from someone who's watching the show and asked a really odd question that I actually want to ask you guys. When I was a kid,
7.
God damn you! You answered it right away. How did you know? No, when I was a kid, one thing all the girls always did is they always ate lip gloss. And I remember when I was a kid, me and this friend, she was eating lip gloss, and I remember I tried it, and it actually tasted pretty good. And apparently, there was lip glosses that some of them are actually meant to taste good, and some of them were just like taste shitty. And
I saw that the other day.
And so
at
Sarah,
Walmart, and I sent it to the group chat.
growing up as a female, did you ever have these fancy?
Yeah, I did actually. I had some like edible flavored lip glosses when I was in junior high.
It's so you can be pretty on the inside.
Exactly. No, I don't know. They weren't good. They tasted kind of nasty. I don't really know what the purpose was, but everyone ate them anyways. Who knows?
I saw
Teenagers
some the
are
other
weird.
day.
But doesn't that seem
were,
odd?
Robert Downey Jr.
Encouraging,
flavored.
like encouraging people to eat makeup.
There's all
Like,
sorts of edible makeup. There's even like edible nail polish.
And yet, we're all surprised when people start eating Tide Pods.
Yeah.
But we're sitting here.
No, I don't think anybody was surprised.
We're sitting here flavoring different kinds of lip gloss.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's impossible to understand, really. Teenagers are weird.
They scare the living shit out of people.
I think the idea behind the lip gloss is like theoretically you put it on your lips and then eventually like you end up licking it off, maybe accidentally. But then again, teenagers are weird. So
Wait, so okay, so now that I have you here, just because I'm deadly curious, and I could look it up in 2 seconds, but I'd rather just ask because I wonder if you actually know the difference. What is the difference between lip gloss and lipstick?
lip gloss and lipstick?
Who I know.
Other than like the color.
Formula and the way it's made.
I think it's mostly the name, isn't it? One's glossy.
Yeah.
Do they do the same thing? Because I remember lipstick, like, wasn't the original point of it to keep your lips like wet and not dry and crack?
It was to keep your lips red.
Yeah.
Was that actually though?
Yeah, I was gonna say because didn't they use that?
I feel like that's the easy answer. But
lipstick is more of.
I almost feel like I hope there was a better reason. But then again, people's
red was an attractive color for the longest time, and red usually symbolized arousal.
Yeah.
So that's why red lipstick is one of the more popular colors.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, but no, lip gloss and lipstick they're just sort of different formulas of things. Lipstick has a different purpose than lip gloss. It's meant to last longer and be more pigmented.
So then, okay. So the idea is really just there's no difference in reality. They're just different things that people put on their face to look pretty.
There is a difference.
Because chapstick, you would say, is not lipstick.
Definitely not.
No, it's a lip balm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that.
You can get tinted chapstick too.
Yeah.
Man, I feel like I just walked into a minefield here. So tinted chapstick is not lipstick?
No.
The fuck?
Because it serves a different purpose. It serves the purpose of hydrating your lips, but it doesn't last long. Lipstick is supposed to last a long time. Lip gloss is just sort of a temporary make your lips shiny kind of thing.
Yeah.
So like
they don't last as long either way.
Monday was Robbie Burns Day. Say that we were going to the Robbie Burns dinner this weekend. I would wear lipstick, not lip gloss, because it would last throughout the entire evening. Whereas lip gloss would be something that was there temporarily and might go on top to make things shiny.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I'm sitting here and I'm learning a lot, but at the same time, I'm wondering how much of this I'm truly going to retain.
Probably not a whole lot.
All of it.
Let's be real.
I mean, as much as you use, right? So probably at least half.
True.
90% of it.
It's why
I
I'm
believe in
always I'm never surprised when I hear things of like different things that people come up with to use makeup for, or different makeup products, like all the things people learn nail polish remover actually removes, and all the things you can use different makeup products to fix and stuff. I'm like, man, there must be people out there who like look at their makeup products they've spent hundreds of dollars on. There's got to be something else I use this for. It just makes me feel happy that there's a little MacGyver in everyone.
Yeah.
What did you post?
He
The difference
sent us an
between the two.
article on lip gloss versus lipstick, which is essentially, what I just said.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm just looking at Insaniac's comment about cosplay and costume makeup. That's actually a good point. How impressive it, like, because you think about it, most of those people who do cosplay do it themselves. So that's like 8 hours in front of a mirror just to walk around for.
Yeah.
And how
8
long?
hours at most.
Hours.
Yeah, about 8 hours at least.
There's some parts of it that you can sort of prep ahead of time, especially if it's something like fake scars or anything that involves liquid latex and stuff. Those you can prep ahead of time and then like glue to yourself, but it takes a long
even
time.
those suck. Like I remember being a kid for Halloween, and I got the whole fake makeup kit from this hobby shop in the city, and it made it look like there was a nail that went through my head, and like it looked fucking amazing, but it was so hard. I had to be very careful, or else it would fall off, and like it was ridiculous how careful I had to be with that stuff.
That's why a lot of people use cosmetic glue.
Exactly.
Because that's good, because that stuff sucks to take off. I've seen it in LARP.
It does, but it doesn't at the same time.
Dude, I've seen it in LARP. You leave that on for too long, especially when you're in the sun, that shit burns your fucking skin.
Yep. Beauty is pain.
Yeah.
That's why when you eat lip
is
gloss,
so
it
true.
makes you pretty on the inside.
Exactly.
Did you hear? Have you guys ever heard about those fucking rich people pills you can buy that like you eat them with your meals and they cover your shit in gold?
Ew.
Yes.
So you literally shit gold.
Right.
Imagine being that fucking high on yourself.
Then you just sell it.
Ew. No.
Knowing the internet, there's someone who would buy it for exuberant amounts.
I'm so sad that you're right. It's the worst part.
Actually, if you're gonna be that kind of
I'm
idiot,
so
sell it for just under the value of the gold that's in it.
Oh, I'm so sad that you're right. I'm so sad. That's the state of humanity, man. That someone could say to me that I'm going to paint my shit gold and sell on the internet. I can't tell them straight face that won't work. Because you know what? It might. And I will hate myself.
Give it a couple years and
don't even. It would be like a month. It'd be like a month talk. Oh, sorry. I wasn't listening to what you were saying. I'm sorry.
You sell your bathwater. I'm not.
I will. We'll sell Greasy Boy bathwater.
Of course you would. We all met John.
Sell it by the jar. Just a picture of your face down there.
It's those office water coolers. It's like a 4 liter.
Greasy boy. Just a video of you when I wake up in the morning. There's nothing I want more than not coffee, not tea. Just a nice jar of Greasy Boy bathwater. just like my mama used to make.
No.
Now available in 2-liter or
Oh.
quart size.
No,
Oh.
it's just like Uncle Bobby used to make.
We have a new piece of merch. I want a shirt that just has a jar of that faceless greasy boy bathwater.
Yes,
Not the actual bathwater.
I
No,
would wear
that's
it.
not the merch.
Oh, I would too.
I'll make the design. You get, and we'll get them printed off. Everyone can have their own Greasy Boy shirt.
Oh God. Oh man, we could become snake oil salesmen and sell it on the street and tell people it makes them youthful.
Or just sell actual snake oil. Then you need snake.
I wonder. Now, it's just a question. Does snake oil actually like have any medical properties, or is it literally just
don't
fucking
think so.
useless? Or is there no such thing? I feel like if I look it up, there's gonna be no such thing, and I'm just gonna look like a fucking idiot.
Where would the oil come from? From a snake?
Snake oil.
Yeah.
Is that
It's
even
a
a real
term
thing?
used to describe deceptive marketing, healthcare fraud, or a scam similarity. Yeah. word.
Similarity, yeah.
Yes, that one. Snake oil salesman.
And
It was the cure-all.
It's
But-
not a thing.
It's not actually a thing.
Yeah.
It
So
was sold
You
as a thing.
you
you
get oil.
can't oil a snake. Well, you can, but it's not going to be expected results.
Why was it?
What?
Can't boil a snake.
He said you can't
Yeah, you can't
oil
oil
a
a snake.
snake.
You can. It just won't have the expected results. Something like olive oil on it or canola oil.
Depends
Some
on how fancy you want
canola.
your snake oil to be, I suppose.
Oh, you're right. Truffle
The
oil.
extra,
That's the
extra
only
virgin
thing you
olive
can.
oil.
Oh my god, I can't.
Extra virgin truffle oil.
Ooh, yes.
A little bit of Himalayan pink sea salt.
Yeah.
I guess the more I think about it, the more that the only places you get oil are from plants. So the more it would make sense you can't get.
Yeah.
Just that,
Well,
yeah, okay.
I mean,
Okay,
you can get
okay.
human oil
And stuff. So we would
and
just
whale oil.
kill the snake.
That is a good
Manatee
point.
oil.
Now I'm confused. Wait.
You can't get oil from a snake because it's a reptile.
And there's like no
Oil comes
fat
from
on its
fat.
body. Yeah.
Okay. That makes more sense.
And stuff on whales. I should know
I
that.
feel like someone's listening on the podcast screaming at me like, you idiot. You cannot oil a... There's no
That
oil in a
person is
snake.
probably
Well,
insane.
Let's back that up for a second. You can oil a snake.
That's right. You can't... You
Well, you
can't...
can't oil a snake, but you can grease up a snake.
You can't put a snake through a press
I
and
guess that's
expect
true, eh?
oil.
'Cause you oil a joint and there are no joints
Yeah.
in the snake. So.
I mean, it's just a bunch of small joints.
But
Also, then you can oil it.
you could have like snake bath oil.
Oh, you're right. We can start selling snake vodka.
Wait, how do you make snake bath oil then?
Give the snake a bath in oil. I just said.
Yeah, it's like
I feel like that was a
Bath
dad
salts.
joke I just walked into and I really shouldn't have.
Yeah, you probably should have. You probably should have seen that coming.
yeah. There's a door right in front of you.
There actually isn't. It's to his left.
I thought it was to his right.
I suppose there's one over there too.
You don't know me.
Right. No, but I do know the layout of your room.
As do I.
All right. Weirdest makeup I've ever seen. Just because need to get somewhat back on topic.
Snake oil was on topic.
Yeah, I
You
know.
can use snake oil to make makeup.
True. There's oil in lots of makeup.
Exactly.
Don't feed him, Sarah.
No, but it's
What have we learned? It's hard to respond to things he says when you feed him.
Because you know I'm right.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, jeez.
People were just taste it when someone's right beside him.
Jesus.
See, that's what you are.
That's stupid.
He's not here right now.
I mean, actually, that is a good point, though. There is a lot of oil in a lot of cosmetics. You think of how many, like, older, like, and I mean, like, 70 to, like, 90-year-old women probably cried when they saw the BP spill.
Yeah.
Think of
Not
all that.
really.
Think of all that
It's not that kind of
line.
oil. It's a different kind of oil.
Think of all that anti-age. No, it's a byproduct. Petroleum is a byproduct of crude oil
Yes, but it's
synthesization.
not that kind of oil that's in makeup usually. It's more like plant oil.
I'm not sure. I think a lot of it's synthesized now.
A lot of what I've seen is plant oil or mammal oil.
The only
Get all my makeup.
I don't see mammal oil anymore. That's really
still
highly
do.
regulated. And plant oil, whenever I see something with plant oil, it usually has like a little oil plant, like aloe vera or something. But there's a lot. Like I know Dior because I used to
You can
buy
get cactus oil in makeup.